Good morning. Well, this is take two. I started the video and then my screen went black, so I'm just going to do it again. But this is a card. We called it a top accordion fold because it folds up to the top. But it's a very easy fun fold card to make, and I saw it with Julie Davidson. She just called it an accordion card. So again, I had already started. So if you have your base of the card is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and this is just it's not folded or anything. It's just a single sheet, and that serves as the base. See the base of this card, and then we put a piece of designer paper on top that was 4 by 5 1/4, and that was about how far I got before the screen went black. So. And then we had another piece that is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and I scored it at 3 1/4 and 6 1/2. And then if you fold this, kind of a Z fold, this is going to fit right on top of there. All right, so then we're going to have two pieces of designer paper and one piece of white that are 3 by 4. So there's my white piece. Then I will cut to, we'll make it 4, and cut it in half. And I'm just using up some paper that I had. So, you can do this with any stamp set or anything else you want to do. All right, so these are the two pieces that go here and here. So I'm just going to adhere those on. I like trying to, pick up some older pieces that I've got and try to use those up, unless I'm making a bunch of something, and then I need to go with the new pack so that I'll have enough paper. But I always end up with a couple of pieces left over. And again, I'm using my tear and tape and the take a pick tool to take the cover off of these. And those are just going to go here and up on the top. So these were all paper from the same pack. There we go. So I wanted to use the Pretty Peacock and the Lost Lagoon and the Soft Sea Foam. So you see I've got those three out, and that's the papers that I used for this. Now this just gets adhered on the front. And again, I'll show you what I'm doing. This one I'm going to put 3 rows of tape on because, oops, now I'm out. That's okay. Get my snips. I knew I was going to run out. I just was trying to get through it. Let's see if I have another roll right here. If not, of course I don't. I'll just use the liquid. I checked to make sure this was working this time before I started the video, since that's something I often forget. I like the tear and tape. I use it a lot, and I've got a couple of them open. They're just not over here. I keep them over at my little table where I do most of my work. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm just adhering this right down. I'm centering it on the front of the card. Let me give that a minute to dry. Okay, so see, I had just a single piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I put the designer paper on that. Now I've attached this piece that was 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and that's going to be the part that you open here. This piece of white is going to go right in here, and I'm going to stamp it first. I think I might actually put a turtle on this one. So the turtle is one of those sets that they call, you know what, I can't remember, but where you can use the one side that will be smooth. See, no design. And then you flip it over on the design side, and that way you get kind of a two-tone stamped image there. See if I can line this up. There, and now I've kind of got that soft seafoam background and the pretty peacock stamped image, and I'm going to put that on the inside. And like I said, I made sure that was working, and now, of course, it stops. I might have enough on there. There it is. Okay, again, you can use whatever set that you have, whatever paper you have. Just make sure if your paper has direction, like on this one, I wanted these to be going up and down, that you cut it with the 4-inch this way and the 3-inch that way. Okay, now I stamped the sand dollar from the Seaside Wishes, and I stamped, and I stamped the starfish too. And then I stamped another turtle. I'm not sure if I'm going to use that on there or not, but it was funny because I stamped him and I thought, I don't feel like getting the die cut machine out. And I remember how we used to always, the stamp sets that we got, and you had to fussy cut if you wanted that out. And I think about now we've got a die for just about everything, and we don't fussy cut anymore, but I fussy cut these out just real quick. Didn't take but a minute. And because my space is limited right now, I didn't feel like getting out the die cut machine. So just remember, if you do not have a die cut die machine, that you can still fussy cut anything. You don't have to have it. Okay, and then I went ahead and had stamped "You Absolutely Made My Day," and I want to put that on the front, but I wanted to dovetail. So remember to do that. If you just cut a little slit up the middle first, and then go from each side to the middle, that gives you a pretty good, see? Can you see that? It's the easiest way I think I've found to do it. And I don't even remember who showed it to me, because it's been a while. And I've used square punches, and come in, but I think this one just works best for me. And I'm going to put some of my little dimensionals on this. I also have those dimensionals that are like a strip of paper, and those are good to use here since this is a straight line. Oop, no, that's okay. It's not in the center, but that's not a big deal. I just think that this, when you have some of these fun folds that are really easy to do, they just add so much to it instead of just, being a regular card that you would open. I might even put this one down a little further or up. I think I'm going to put this one up here. There we go. So "You Absolutely Made My Day," and they open up, and there's the turtle. And I had another turtle if I wanted to put him on here, but I think that makes it kind of busy. So the two cards are a little bit different, but you get the idea. And all the dimensions are here. And I hope you might try this easy fun fold card, and you have a great day.